How's it going, guys? Have I got a new deck for you? We have a brand new box. We got some new Yosenju support. Now, usually Yosenjus are boring as dirt and they're a controlled deck, but we've mixed them with the newish psy-frame circuit, and it makes this deck so much fun, so dynamic, so versatile. It's doing everything. I'm really in love with it, guys. Let's go over what it does. So we start with the new card we got, and that's Yosenju, 1. We've had 2 and 3. Now we have 1, I think 4 was the other one, I'm not sure though. But anyway, we have 1. If this card is normal summon, you can immediately, after this effect resolves, normal summon 1 Yosenju, just like all the other Yosenjus. If you control another Yosenju monster, you can target one face-up card your opponent controls or turn it to the hand. Very strong. It can be a monster, it can be a spell. He just needs another Yosenju in your hand. This effect can only be used once returned. During the end phase, return it to hand. So you normal summon him, normal summon whatever other Yosenju, then you can return 1 card to your hand, guys. No other catch to it. It's that simple, that strong. And then, of course, we have Yosenju, 2. All Yosenjus will normal summon another Yosenju. He can attack directly. This boy is a search when we do damage, so he'll pretty much just search the trap, or maybe search a comma if you poke at him with a 2. He's the only one, I think, who doesn't need another Yosenju on the board. He can just attack directly, even when it's by himself. That makes it for a little stall deck. I'm using attack charge because your turns usually go a very long time with Yosenju, so you can really sneak up on a 10-turn duel, hit him with the K damage. It's crazy, guys. We're using Kiteroid because Yosenjus return themselves to their hand. We're not going to really try to keep them on the field. We'll let them return to their hand. Then we'll use things like Kiteroid to protect our life points, and like Circuit or psy-frame Circuit and psy-frame Gear Alpha. Psy-frame Gear Alpha, if we don't control any monsters, when our opponent normal summons or special summons a monster, you can special summon this card. And our boy Frame Driver, he gets to summon from, this guy obviously has to be from your hand, but this guy gets to summon from your deck or graveyard or hand, so virtually anywhere. But it's very strong. We're running 2 of him, 3 of our psy-frame Alpha, because Alpha's where it's at. When Alpha does special summon, you get to search your field spell, but really you have to wait till your field spell's already on the field to use your Alpha, because they'll just destroy themselves, the cards you special summon in the end phase, unless psy-frame Circuit is here. Why is that? Because psy-frame Circuit says if a psy-frame monster is special summoned to your side of the field, you can immediately, after this effect resolves, synchro summon 1 monster with using only psy-frame monsters you control, which are the 2 we special summon. If a psy-frame monster you control battles an opponent's monster, you can discard 1 psy-frame monster from your hand that you're battling. It makes this guy a 2500 attack hand trap. Very strong. That's the whole reason we run 2. You could really get away with running 1 if you want to work more slots into it, but I like running 2 for the hand trap. And of course Circuit, and of course Yosenju Sword Sting. This will return up to 2 cards, face-up cards our opponent controls. All we have to do is reveal Yosenjus from our hand. Very stally. We can search for it with 3. Works out great. So that just leaves the extra deck, guys. We have a Black Rose wipe on our enemy's turn, thanks to psy-frame. We have our boy Sacred Werven, who gets very strong if you have more life points than your opponent does. We have Fairy Dragon, who can be a 3k booty and also search another field spell for us. We have Zeta. Zeta's the man, Frame Lord Zeta. He can banish a attack position special summon monster with a quick effect. Very strong. He's also 2500. And he's the one who takes advantage of Frame Circuit's hand trap with these guys to get his attack up to 5000. You'll see that a few times. And of course, you can't do level 7 synchros without Samurai Destroyer. It works out great. But other than that, guys, like I said, this deck's really strong. It's super dynamic. Your opponent doesn't really know what to anticipate. I love using psy-frames. It works great in these Yosenjus. Yosenjus are even stronger now. Remove difficult monsters. It's just great, guys. I hope you enjoy the crazy replays. I hope you're enjoying the new box. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we are facing a Shizu. Going for a rank up. Going second. Opponent's using a Lava Golem mat. I like Lava Golem mats. Maybe I'll use a Lava Golem mat. Driver in hand. You're going to see a ton of drivers in hand. It's not really what you want to see, so it's starting behind, and we always make it come back. Here, we're facing a Dark Magician. He goes Rod in a circle and sets a face down. Usually bad news for us. We're gonna psy-frame Circuit. It turns out to be a Cosmic Cyclone, a card I do not like in Dark Magician. That lets him use, special summon a Dark Magic of Illusion. That lets him Magical Circle our Yosenju, 2. So we lost the psy-frame, a Yosenju 2, all sorts of stuff, guys. It was a terrible turn for us. All we have are 2 alphas and a driver versus a stacked Dark Magician. We're gonna lose, right? No way. Joey's never says die. We're gonna turn this around. Our opponent triggers our alpha, brings out an attack position frame driver, searches our frame circuit. So we're gonna sacrifice these boys just to make this alpha live. Our opponent searches navigation, cannot get over our driver. Remember, if you don't have frame circuit out when you activate your alpha, you can't do the synchro, and you lose the monsters at the end of the turn. So here we set a Yosenju Sting just as a bluff, guys. Just as a bluff. So we could have lost. If we didn't set this battle trap, and he would have just switched to the battle phase, we would have lost. But thankfully, he was scared of it. He uses another Dark Magical Circle. That gives him a Dark Magician, which is perfect, because now he can tribute summon this Dark Magician, banish that back row, feel nice and safe. But little does he know, all we needed was a monster to be summoned. That gives us our alpha. A Yosenju Sword Sting not live is a small price to pay to bring out a level 7 Synchro. Which one are we going to choose, guys? Which one would you choose here? Which Synchro? Are we going to Black Rose? Are we going to bring out Zeta? No, we bring out the Ancient Sacred Wervin because we're 3,100 over him. We're not too scared of what our boy can do. Here was a misplay. What we really should have done was maybe still kill the Dark Illusion, but I should have normal summoned the Kama to pick at his life points to give us a few more. Doesn't change anything. He still can't get over us. Tries some Magician's Rod. He probably has a dead navigation set right there is what I'm assuming, so he has no means to really search a Dark Magician. Here we get another Kama. Normal summon our Kama. It's time, guys. Not the longest turn on our attack charge, but it's going to prove to be more than enough. We get our boy to 3,900. We soften him up with the Kama 2, which brings him up to 4,800. More than lethal. What a comeback versus a top tier deck with a suboptimal hand. Great stuff, guys. Okay, here we are fighting a Zane. We are going second. We're looking for a rank up here, guys. This deck was doing great. I really need to change my skins, man. I keep forgetting. Anyway, we're starting with a handful of monsters here. We have 2 drivers in our hand, a Psy Alpha, and no field spell. It's pretty much the worst hand you can start with. Here we're fighting some sort of XYZ. We let him hit us. We have a Kiteroid that could have stopped it, but we let him hit us. Here we normal summon Kama 1 again. We're able to swing right over that monster. Very slow start with a very bricked hand. Our opponent doesn't have much to do though. We finally get a frame circuit. Normal summon our Kama 1, swing into a Wing Kuribo. Kama 1's back to our hand. Kama 1 obviously can't normal summon himself, but now we have our frame circuit, which means when our opponent normal summons, which there he goes, we get to summon an Alpha. Alpha summons a driver, and now we get to synchro summon after searching a field spell. He gets to search his Cyberload. Frame circuit lets us synchro summon into a Zeta. Now any Cyber Dragon fusion monster he special summons into attack mode is gonna get banished by Zeta. Here, Zeta was going for the kill. Even though we had lethal just swinging, we're gonna use psy-frame circuit to bump him up to 5k, but our opponent had regular Kuribo to stop the attack. So we're really trying hard not to trigger Cyber Style in any means. Here he special summons another monster in defense, summons another monster. We get a Kama 3, special summon or normal summon our Kama 1. We return the core to his hand, destroy another Wing Kuribo. We are not going to set off Cyber Style, guys. We're really avoiding it. Our opponent sets another monster. It's probably that core. Now we're going to normal summon Kama 1, normal summon Kama 2. It was that core. Now Kama 2 gets to hit him for 1800. We get to threaten for lethal with our Zeta. He does have a Kiteroid, but that's only one instance of Cyber Style, guys. We had to discard a card. We have so many cards in our hand with psy-frame. Here we get a Kama 1 into Kama 2. we're gonna actually destroy the monsters this time. So White Bear's destroyed, he special summons an Ojama Blue. We destroy Ojama Blue, giving our opponent an Ojama Assimilation. But we get a threaten with Zeta once again without making his Cyber Style any worse than it already is. He has to use his Kiteroid. Yosenju monsters all back to our hand. Remember guys, we have attack charge. It's already 16 turns in with this attack charge. We could get 1600 attack points. Absolutely crazy. We go Kama 2 into Kama 1. Destroy that face down monster with Ojama Blue. Now we're threatening for lethal with our Zeta. He uses another Kiteroid. We're not going to poke at him with Kama 2 because we want to keep his Cyber Style nice and low like I've been saying this whole duel. We get a discard of Kama 1 because we have all 3 in our hand. He gets Ojama Assimilation to special summon all 3 XYZ monsters. He XYZ summons and XYZ Dragon Cannon. Destroys our frame circuit. Gets a core, searches another cyber load with core, uses Ojama Assimilation to return banished Ojamas to the deck, then he gets to draw 1 card. Now Cyber Cannons again to destroy my Zeta. Now he uses his Cyber Style. Look at what a great turn this was for him. Pokes at us with his little boys, but we don't care. Now he Cyber Loads Fusion. There's no way he's getting past 2 Kiteroids in our hand, guys. So look at the massive monster he's using from banished monsters. He gets a 6400 Chimera-Tech Overdragon. Are you kidding me right now? So that's an insane monster, but 1 little kite has him handled. Guess what? This massive, hard to summon monster that just returned his whole deck to him is about to get eaten up by this Yosenju combo. Yosenju Kama 1 returns that big boy to his hand. We start swinging at him with all our little boys. Hit him for 1600. That gives us a search of our trap card. Going great for us. Still more Kiteroids. We nuked his biggest monster, guys. Super easy, even with 1,000 life points. Hand so big, we're still discarding. Finally scoops. That was like a 20 turn duel. We had attack charge still. Would have been 2,000 points, guys. Absolutely crazy duel. Wow, like what? Okay, here's a Yami Yugi. We're going first. Yosenjus like to go first, they like to go second, it doesn't matter. Here we're starting with 2 drivers in our hand, guys. That's about as bad as your hand can get. But we have a Kiteroid and a Kama 2, so we can poke at them and be safe. We have the whole shebang. Here we are fighting a Stormbird, guys. Are you kidding me? We gotta get over another Stormbird with our own stall deck. It's gonna be a long duel already. That's why I like attack charge with this deck, guys. Makes it very strong. So here we have a Princessian. She's getting buffed with glass slippers. She has power of the Guardians. She thinks she's crazy. We're not going to take any of that damage with this Kiteroid. We get Yosenju Sword Sting. That's really going to sting his princess there because she's going to lose all her equipped cards. We let her get 1 more charge on that power of the Guardians before we return it. Great stuff. Nice and easy stall. Our opponent loses his Stormbird, but searches another Stormbird. So, you know, just prolongs it by 1 little turn. And he'll get another Princess summon. If he has more Glass Slippers in his deck, oh, he gets it from his hand with the power of the Guardian. That's just a tiny bit of damage. We'll take the 800, no problem. We get a Kiteroid draw. Even safer. Now our opponent sets 1. Uses an Iron Cage to bring out a 1700 monster whose name I don't know. We banish Kiteroid from the graveyard to not take 1700. We'll just take that 1300 instead. Still have a Kiteroid in hand, by the way. Finally get an Alpha. Use our circuit we've had in our hand forever. Now we summon 3 into Kama 2. Hit his life points even further. Search Kama 1. Destroy a little carriage. We're in business now, guys. Kiteroid still alive. We discarded Driver because Alpha can special summon Driver from the graveyard. So that was a good card to discard because we don't even feel it now, really. We search another frame, do our Synchro Summon. That's too many cards on the field, guys. Look at all those cards on the field. We're gonna Black Rose the whole field. All that's gonna be left is 1 little princess thanks to the power of her Guardians. But I'm not scared of a little 300 monster. Iron Knight lets him search Iron Hans, which is, again, just another little 1200 monster. At this point, without any of his Stormberg tricks. We get another frame circuit to make this alpha just as live, guys. Now comma 1 into comma 2, comma 2 into comma 3, comma 1 returns the face up monster, 13 turn attack charge for 3100 comma 2 for the win. Great stuff, guys. Okay, here we are facing a Yugimoto. He's using Gandora too, so he's like fully committed to being Yugimoto right now. Another frame driver in our hand. We just used our frame circuit. Our boy uses an ancient castle and normal summons a hex fusion. That triggers their alpha. But I should say this is obviously the start of a new season. This is platinum, so it's not the greatest deck. But we're gonna go right into a Zeta, so anything he would have fusion summoned, we could have Zeta'd it right away. We're gonna normal summon comma 2 into comma 1, psy-frame circuit, discard from our hand. That's a hand trap. 4k over 1k, easy death, guys. Great stuff. Okay, Seto Kaiba. We're going second. He's using some try-hard sleeves and mats there. We get 2 Yosenju stings with a handful of Yosenjus and a Kite Roid for good measure. That's pretty good, guys. We get our comma 3 to swing right over that face down card. We're not going to attack into it because it's most likely a Stone of Ancients, or just something we don't want to attack into with blue eyes and stuff like that. Our opponent's going to normal summon a Protector of Blue. As soon as he flips up this Keeper of the Shrine, we're going to sting him with our Sword Sting. Normal summon's gone. All that stuff's gone. Nothing he can do. We top deck another Kite Roid. We're going to normal summon comma 1 into comma 2 into comma 3. That's lethal, guys. He tries to stop our biggest boy, but that's still lethal with all 3 of these monsters. Nice and easy. Smooth without any psy-frame plays. Great stuff. So, psy-frames are a dream for Yosenjus, guys. Yosenjus leave that open field for psy-frame to come and take advantage of. You get a Zeta out. You Black Rose your enemy. You get a big monster. Whatever you want, guys. It's absolutely crazy. The new Yosenju card is nothing but good. He's nothing but better. He has an amazing effect. That's why we didn't get him early. You don't even need 3 of them, guys. Just get a couple of them. Work with the ratios. Maybe cut down 1 driver. However you want to run it. Just play with it. Such a strong deck. Try it out, guys. Thanks for watching. It's been Thunderset.